Only those who've been through the same thing can relate to this video. Now, you're in a raid and you are killing it with your rotations. I mean, like, you are just doing phenomenal. You're dodging everything, you're killing it. Then the big limit break 3 gauge finally fills up, and boom, you go to pop it, but some scrub pops it before you do. Now you're just standing there mad as hell. Look, I'll be honest with anybody who plays Final Fantasy XIV when I say I've never liked it, the fact that the limit break gauge is shared amongst the whole party. You and 7 other people have the ability to limit break 3 whenever the fuck you want, and that is not good. In some raids you have to save it for the tank. In some raids you have to save it for the healer because everybody keeps dying, and so they have to mass res everybody. But when it comes to DPS, I truly and honestly feel like the limit break gauge should not be shared amongst them at all. If anything, they should separate the classes. You know what I mean? Like, take the limit break gauge and make it so that tanks share the limit break gauge and healers share it. DPS should get their own limit break gauges, and they should be able to fill it up and then use it as they see fit. Yeah, nerf the damage, okay? They would have to reduce the damage that it would do, but I think that would be much more fair. I mean, I'm sick and tired of seeing people just straight up limit break 3 out of nowhere. Sometimes they just prematurely do it out of fucking nowhere. They just do it right there at the beginning of the, well, not at the beginning of the boss fight, but like midway through, kind of midway through. Goddamn boss be sitting there like fucking little over 78% health and they just straight up limit break. It's like, why did you do this? But I know a lot of you Final Fantasy XIV fanatics probably have a problem with me saying this. You're like, well, the way it got it set up and all this, and you know, you want to throw fucking rocket science math at me and shit like that. It's like, yo, fuck the rocket science math, all right? It's just the sheer fact that I do not think that the limit break gauge should be shared amongst everybody at all. Like, I really don't think it should, and I highly doubt that they'll ever change it. Like, I really doubt that they'll ever change it. But I'm just saying they could split it up, you know, for classes. Okay, your 2 tanks share a limit break gauge. Your 2 healers share a limit break gauge. DPS does not share a limit break gauge. That includes all DPSs. Like, they should not share a limit break gauge whatsoever. That's just my thought.